The summer nearly done, less warmth now in the sun. The leaves are turning red and gold, ancient stories to be told. Spooky stories all the rage, words and pictures turn the page. Ancient legends, modern myths, embrace the fall, it can't be missed. Fantastic writing true, words by her and words by you. Special days for Christmas time, all these wonders so sublime. All we do and all we see, won't you just believe in me? Fantastic, here's autumn call. Embrace the fall, sending love to one and all. Embrace the fall, coffee beans raining down. Plenty thrills to go around.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
With a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Life is plastic. It's fantastic. You can go home.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I just need to be there. Life is plastic. It's fantastic.
I'm too sexy for me. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do good on this road.
Right, so no, not sure what happened there. I had a glitch. Start the stream and I've got a glitch. Hey, sweetnesses, how are you all doing? Sorry you had to put it with Barbie. I needed to play a video clip to remove the glitch. Got gremlins. Right, let's do the hellos. Oh, no, hang on. Let's put music on first. That's not the right button, Sarah. I've just woken up. I think I said in the chat, but I had a power nap after Crow's live, so I have coffee though. You're safe. Sarah has coffee. Okay. Who we got? What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. So let's start from Raven drinking a monster. Monster obviously trying to stay awake. Monster. Raven obviously trying to stay awake as well. Can't even use my words. Words are tricky. Hey Raven. Raven. Wisdom. Wiz. Yes, Raven's been fighting a lot of monsters this week. Going to be sharing a few links out today. Mods, can you get ready? Because I want to do more link sharing than normal today. Let's get some people shouting out. Carla, pulled my thumb or something, so one finger typing on. Oh no! Oh, crocheted 64 center squares. Yes, it's the ones that you've been putting on Facebook. Yeah, you gotta watch those pinkies. Hang on. Clear the chat. Speaking of pinkies, hey Pinky, there's our lovely little Pinky. I'll be sharing Pinky's channel out as well because I still want people to go and check out the community post, the community song that she's done. It's awesome. Yeah, ergonomic hooks, isn't it? Are they thicker? Because for me, with arthritis, that's part of the problem. Would be clinging on. So small. Right, let's see who else is here. Say hello to Caroline. Caroline, the sweetness, how are you? Hope you're feeling better. We are die-hard crocheters. I still haven't learned. I have got the stuff. Still haven't. Hardcore. Yeah, don't mess with them. Yeah. Silent but deadly. Oh, my coffee's getting cold. That was bad timing. Peachy! Sandra Peachy in the house just sent me an awesome picture. It's one of the things we'll be talking about today. Boy! I'm sharing John Boy's link out as well. Stay awake, Raven. You got this. You got this, Raven. She's probably wanting a power nap so she can go. Are you going live today, Raven? Go live. One of you go live. You're John Boy or both. Like sitting in your lives. Do I have to stay? What was me? Do I have to stay awake too? Yes, Sarah, you do. You do. It's the middle of the day. Oh no. Time of day is irrelevant for me, Wes. And I know you know, understand that. It is absolutely irrelevant. I am sleeping a bit more at night than I normally do, but I just have to make sure I get my hours in. Which actually at the minute isn't difficult. I'll probably get sleeping too much. But, I mean, I'm at home all the time, so long as I get the sleep. Often easier to be up during some of the night. Absolutely throwing it down here. Is it more than spitting? It's all right here. Not that I've been outside today, but it looks all right here. I stayed up till 4. I stayed up till 11 last night and still woke up at 4. Yeah, 4 o'clock, between 4 and 5 is my body clock's time to wake up. But my body clock isn't working at the minute. Should we make it to Crow's live? Is that, yeah, well, Crow only does Brew Your Lives at the moment. So that tends to be his middle of the day. But he probably will try and do occasionally one that's a different time. Because as I've just said, he's not on Earth hours. Caught a bit of Crow this morning. Painful. Mike, in the house. Hello, sweetie, how are you? Hope you're good. Don't forget, Crow was Mike's first. As he said, I think it was yesterday live. And you never forget your first. Cat in the house. Please hit the like button for her. She likes it when you hit the like button. Because I never remember to say. If I'm missing anybody, best glitch ever. It's because you got Barbie. Glitch? What glitch? What's a glitch? Hearts to the mods. Absolutely hearts to the mods. My eyes aren't quite focused yet. I'm planning to... Oh, you're going live, Raven. Awesome. Because I've got writing to do and I can sit looking at your live while I'm doing it. It's mega spitting. Well, see, that's the disadvantage you have on the West because you get way more rain than we do. That's what the West is for. Collect all the rain that comes over the Atlantic. So we stay a bit drier. I don't think I've missed anybody. But just yell at me if I have. Oh, Anne. Hey, Anne. How are you? Hopefully it's a... Oh, glitching again. This is my laptop glitching. Glitchy poo. Bottom of the chat. 10 minutes in. I think that's a record, actually. I think that is an absolute record. You got a few drops here in Vegas. That must be nice. You must freshen it. I must think rain makes things fresher. I was elated when we got rain last week. And when I was saying when I say people, you know, like the food delivery guy, I'm like, oh, this weather's awesome. Kept getting strange looks. Obviously likes being living in an oven. Oh, good. Hugs to all. Oh. It's mega spitting. You won't need a bath tonight, John. Just go outside with a cake of soap. Yeah, but he likes his bubbles. John Boy likes the bubbles in the bath. Might have a little bubbly bath myself tonight. Get some, have a soak. The only thing I miss, I love my baths, nice long baths. I used to, when I was a lot younger and I didn't need glasses for reading, I used to love lying in the bath and reading, but I can't do that now because my glasses steam up, so. But I could put some music on. Sounds like a plan. High pressure systems in the atmosphere are better for arthritis. Arthritis is a funny thing because people say the cold and cold, unless it's really bitter, the cold doesn't really affect me much. So long as I have a bath when it's been a cold day to relax the muscles again. But it's the damp. So it doesn't matter what time of year it is, if there's a lot of damp, it kills me. Piss moan. He can still lather it up. You just have to work harder for it. John Boy. Let's go dancing in the rain. Let's not. Oh, it sounds exhausting. Carla says, be nice and cool here, but we're supposed to get hotter again. They are threatening us with another little heat wave, and I'm hoping that, you know, they're wrong. I don't want any more heat wave. Heat wave horrid. I like this weather. I love this weather where you know that you're going into autumn. It's a bit cooler and it's still sunny, but get some rain, get it fresher. Autumn's my favourite season. I love it. And also, I mean, I love spring as well. And I think both of them give you relief from the extreme temperatures. I love a dance. Okay, it's a day topic, but rubber ducky. I'm gonna have to look at yesterday's live because I'm sure there was a rubber duck comment that I don't think I wrote down. But I will. I do have a notebook and pad, a notebook and pen next to me for today. I love a dance in the rain. I don't mind being out in the rain. I'm happy to walk in the rain. It doesn't bother me. Nothing beats autumn. Absolutely nothing beats autumn. It's actually why I couldn't live anywhere that had no seasons. I could cope with no winter, happily. But it's the colours, the autumn colours, and that relief from the heat. More and more each year, because we are definitely getting hotter here each year. It's normally it would be a few days or the odd day, and it's been, I'd say, nearly 2 months of a lot of really stinking hot weather. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, my friend. My cat is licking my slipper. Information I have to share. It's important. It's important to know what your cat's doing. Knowing my luck, it would end up being a mud bath. Oh, that just brought back memories of cross country. Oh, yuck. Running in the mud. I didn't mind the rain, didn't even mind the high winds, but the mud, no mud for me. Summer's definitely my favourite, and spring because that means summer is on the way. Really? I mean, I moan all the time, as you guys well know, about the summer season here and all the, Harry Potter brats and tourists. I can't even imagine living in Blackpool. Oh my God. You must have to know where to go to avoid them. But I suppose they'd be all confined in one area, wouldn't they? That'd be the advantage you'd have. That is very true. That is very true. Not getting rain makes you appreciate it a lot more when you do, because we haven't had much this summer. And so when it has rained, it's been like, oh my God, it's amazing. I've been sitting in the garden when it's raining. It's not as daft as it sounds. We have a little overhanging porch just outside the back door. So I sit there and I remember the first time it rained in about 3 weeks, and I was just in heaven. Absolute heaven. Mum was like, "You're not cold?" I'm like, "Yes, it's amazing." Mud great for skin peachy. Yep. Have a good old mud bath. Spring has sprung in Oz. It's good. All I have to see is those first little buds in the little, I don't know if you do them in Oz, but the bulbs coming through, like the snowdrops and the crocuses and the little, I love it when I see the little green buds on the trees. Because here, there's a lot of trees here, and it always looks a bit grim in the winter with no leaves on the trees. Both of my cats are curled up on different couches. Oh, she's done it before. I don't know why she likes them so much. When Bestie had, this was years ago, but when Bestie had the first cat, when I knew her, they had this little kitten called George, and then adopted one off the street called Giles. But George, even from a kitten, just used to go for my feet. It was only my feet it went for. Loved my feet. I literally had to keep shoes on in the house because otherwise I wouldn't have any feet left. Need to sod off south about now. Yeah, it just doesn't remove the wrinkles. It's lovely. It is lovely sitting out there. It's so refreshing. Especially when it's still warm enough to sit out there. Love walking in the rain. Yeah. The other advantage of walking out in the rain is you're less likely to have to deal with people. I lived in London for years when I was 6 years when I was a lot younger, 19 to 25. And try getting a taxi in central London when it's raining. Everybody gets in a taxi when it's raining. Even if they're only going in walking distance. Coffee is made, some milk chocolates. Ooh. I've got dark chocolate digestives here, but I've actually I drank my coffee too soon, so it might be a slightly earlier intermission today. It's raining. It's raining in Yorkshire. I don't think it is raining. I can't actually see out the window where I'm sitting, but it wasn't raining earlier. But you can keep it as well. This time of year makes me feel fresh and young. Well, it makes me feel fresh. I think young's a bit of a stretch. Especially the state I'm in at the minute. Kat says, our spring, summer and autumn are usually 80 degrees to 115 degrees. We only have a few months of... Oh. Yeah. Couldn't cope with it all year. You need a break in it. I forgot. My mum brought me over a snack care package. Oh, Sarah, wake up! Off to the pantry for me. Oh, she's going to make everybody hungry with what she's having. Only 13 mitties asleep everywhere. Oh, God, cats have the best life. And I'm always jealous of how cats can just flock and sleep. They look the most comfortable animals when they're asleep. Hate November and December. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I like to sort of just celebrate Halloween and then hibernate until sort of mid-January. That would be good. Kitty's not Mitty's. Yeah, supposed to be in here all week. It's getting warm here again. It's supposed. Let's have a quick look at our weather forecast. It's supposed to be getting. We're supposed to have a little mini heat wave again here, which is making me very cross, to be honest. We're supposed to be safe. Just have a quick look if we're in for it. I just heard thunder. Oh, which means I'll have two lovely ladies snuggling up to me. I can't remember the last time we had thunder. Where I live, very specifically this town, that's the other problem we have. Doesn't matter how hot it gets, we rarely get it broken with a thunderstorm. It must be the position of the town. Sometimes you can hear thunder going around the area, but we seem to rarely get them over our neck. No, we seem to be getting intermittent sunny days, but no nasty temperatures. We can sometimes get down to 30 between October and February. It's probably a slightly different climate, but I was in when I went to Albuquerque. It was in February, and it was a really good temperature time to be there. Nice and warm during the day, but cools down at night. I can't decide. Tim Tams, Rosa's chocolates, chips, popcorn, or Turkish delight. Oh, all of it. All of it. Get a bowl. Bit of each. I haven't had Turkish delight in a while. I'm gonna have to get me some Turkish delight. Rosa's chocolates. If it's a new pack, get out all the ones you like. That's what I do. Nobody gets the truffles or the dairy milk in Rosa's, or the hazelnut in where's Hazelnut World. They all disappear. I know my sister Tracy both scared of thunder and lightning. My mum is actually. She will literally go into the downstairs, under the stairs cupboard. She's always been frightened of it. She thinks it might be from. I mean, should have been a toddler, but she thinks it might have been from wartime. I don't like it. I used to love thunder and lightning. I used to dangerously sit outside and watch it, but having spent a summer in DC when I was 19 and the massive thunderstorms there, I'm a lot more nervous of them now. I might get a rescue dog. If you get a rescue dog, and I'm fully support people getting rescue dogs, I think it's amazing. Check out the kennels. I actually won't go to one of my bestie's house now, and it was my second home from home because she got a rescue dog. And the kennels didn't disclose its full background, and nobody can go in that house unless they actually live there. I just won't go near it, and they didn't tell her. She's got kids, so. But I know people who rescue dogs and do an amazing job. I mean, if I do manage to get a dog eventually, it'll have to be a puppy because I'm not knowledgeable enough to sort of take a rescue dog in. But props to you if you're taking a rescue dog. Get snow in Vegas occasionally. Think you might need a dog to rescue, John Boy. Yeah, he could take you on your walks and do your vlogs with a dog. I mean, you do the walking. I mean, that's why I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one now, because I can't walk well enough these days. So unless that improves, There's no point. Anne says, I lost my mum in November 2019. I died in 2015. That time of year isn't good. Got no one to do for Christmas. What? Yeah. Christmas is kind of, we don't bother here in this house, other than I make a Christmas dinner. And with Dad gone, now I just care for Mum. It's we don't really bother. We don't even bother with presents unless it's just something small token present. Before I was caring for Dad and Mum, I used to go to Bestie's every year, and it was nice because the kids were young, and it was like a proper traditional Christmas. But when I'm at home, don't bother. I love Christmas. I'm not bar humbug on Christmas, but yeah. I prefer Halloween, to be honest. Rose's chocolates. Now John Boy's hungry. I had Turkish Delight ice cream. I have never had Turkish Delight ice cream. Ever. Lightning has an alluring effect. The time when that time I spent in DC, we went into South Virginia. The lady I was working for worked for this sort of millionaire who had this massive estate. I can't remember exactly where, but it was down in South Virginia. Massive amount of land around it, so very rural. And I remember at night waking up to light flashing outside, but there's no noise. And there was a lightning storm, and it was the first time I'd ever seen a lightning storm. I think it's the only time I've ever seen a lightning storm, actually. And it's both beautiful and eerie at the same time because it's just silent. But you just get these lightning flashes, fork lightning all over the sky, but there's no noise with it. It's really eerie. Down to one cat, and she's been the past few days. I know that's the other thing that worries me, to be honest. I have to be more financially stable before I get any pets, because otherwise it's not fair, is it? So, no. Hopefully she's alright. Do my homework. Yeah, I mean, it's the only time I've ever heard of that happening. But they still don't know a full history, but it very much looks, because of the way this dog behaves, and it's a massive dog, by the way, that it's obviously not being treated well at its original home. So anybody who comes into the house, it just goes for. They should tell you that if they want people to rescue dogs, and I know some people who've rescued dogs in some very bad conditions and have done an amazing job, but you need to know what you're dealing with. Coffee and Turkish Delight. Oh, I'm jealous. All my fur babies are rescues. Good for you. I'd rescue a cat. I just don't know enough about dogs actually having one to rescue a dog. So I need to have a puppy, so it's me from day one. But if the COPD doesn't improve, it'll just be cats. I'm quite happy to have cats. I'll happily rescue a cat, like I say. My dog was inherited from my mum, and he kept me going when mum died. Yeah. I've got this thing that I'm going to go either a spaniel, more likely a cockapoo. I just want a little cockapoo, but hopefully it would do me good, because it would actually get me out walking more. But I need to be able to walk so it's fair on the dog how much exercise it needs. I'm recovering from a slight headache at the moment. That's what I get from mixing. Oh, in other words, you got the hangovers, hence the ice cream. I know you didn't say you're eating that. Get the munchies, get some food down, get a fry up. Mixing drinks. I always used to be really good in my younger days when I did used to go out drinking. I used to be really good. I didn't mix my drinks. My downfall was I really had a bad habit because I love tequila. I really had a bad habit at the end of the night just before we left of having tequila shots, and they're lethal. They're lethal. You could give a dog an amazing life. Just will it wreck my sofa? I think if you've got pets, you have to sort of brace yourself for damage. But you'd be perfect to have a dog, John Boy. Honestly, it's. I've lost StreamYard. Where's StreamYard? There we go. I mean, the amount of miles you would actually need a dog that needs walking, that likes the long walks. I don't know what the rules are for beaches down your way, but you've got the beaches, you've got the promenades, be awesome. Been almost 2 years without a pity bull, and it's that's the only thing, isn't it? I don't think a lot of people don't realise is the impact once they're gone. The grief. Sod that then. Always change his mind. Before my mum moved, we used to 2 Christmases. Now I try my best not to do any, but I will go live. Yeah. To be honest with you, Wiz, I think that's why the Christmas lives don't just mean Christmas Day sort of do so well, because the amount of people in. Because I mean, even when both Mum and Dad were at home and I was doing Christmas, it was still really cooking opening presents, cooking the dinner, and then the rest of the day. I mean, traditionally in the UK, it's probably in the US as well, it's when everyone just sits and watches the TV for the rest of the day. I mean, we have Boxing Day here, which tends to be, if people have family, tend to go out and about on Boxing Day and visit relatives. But yeah, I mean, I'll be active all over Christmas. So hopefully not in hospital this year. John Boy can be a very well behaved dog. It'll be worth it. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing about getting a rescue. You might need to be thinking puppy or rescue puppy. I have a pit bull. His name is Ray. Oh, just got the finishing touches to my Halloween costume now. Love Halloween. I need to. Better hurry up with it. I might have to rethink, because I was going to get a friend to do a hat for me, because I'm dressing up as Fantastique for Halloween. So I'm going as me, on my alter ego me. Just put a throw over the sofa. Yeah. Rescued 2 Shih Tzus. Oh, it's an idea for the Yearbook. That is a good idea for the Yearbook, actually. Community pets. I'll put a. I mean, people could send to me on Instagram and stuff, but people who are in Discord, I'll set up a folder in Discord for contributions, community pets. Awesome. There are sprays you can put on furniture and such to keep dogs from chewing on them. That plus proper training, yeah. That was why I think with me it's going to have to be a puppy so I can train from scratch. But yeah, just train it not to. Pam, hello Pam. How we doing? We're talking pets at the minute. I'll get geared up to start talking about the Yearbookie. Pity bulls are dippy, hyper, but fairly easy to train. The trouble with pit bulls is they have a reputation here. So, and I know that they're lovely dogs, by the way. This isn't me saying it. So, the only thing I would say here is pit bull still banned? Often when I see that type of dog, what classifies in the UK as a dangerous dog, I often don't think it's the right people that own them. It's never the dogs I don't trust, by the way. It's the owners. Yeah. The dog's properly chained. Yeah. And it's because the wrong people own them. It's not so much now, but Dobermans used to have a really bad reputation. I know people with Dobermans who say they're the soppiest dogs. We've just had one here that's attacked 3 people all at once. Can't remember what type of dog it was. But it was in that dangerous dog type category. Absolutely need to do work with rescues. I have a very good friend who rescues and rehomes problem dogs, and we rescue hard to deal with the cats. Yeah, there's a really good dog charity, local dog charity here in Annock, but there's also one up 20 miles north of me in Berwick, which people have recommended for me for if I do a GoFundMe and a charity stream at any point. And they take cats and all sorts in. I want one that's not just taking dogs in. And they've been highly recommended to me. And both of those charities very much try to rehome rather than, the other. No hangover for me. Been on the Vimp tour all week. Yeah, keep an eye on John Boy's live streams this week because that'll come to an entertaining end. John Boy, try fostering first. Do you know I have a habit of going through the Facebook reels. I get lost in those Facebook reels. It's the only thing I bloody use Facebook for, other than to moderate Crow's page. And I don't know. Fostering is like no, I'm keeping it. I couldn't give them back. I mean, how do you give them back? Even service dogs, yeah. I'm sorry, John Boy. He's got a wrench. I can't time him out for that. That was hard. That was harsh. Guess dogs teach you how to play your games better. even Raven said downwards. that was funny. You need to keep certain dogs muzzled and licensed. Yeah. Where you live, they do not like that. Should be like hell. It's UK are very strict dog, and it's because of stupid owners who haven't looked after the dogs properly. And so people have been seriously injured or died. There have been deaths, by the way. So they end up on the dangerous dogs list, and some breeds are banned. Can't own them. Not many, but yeah, if you own certain types of dogs, they've got to be muzzled out in public. Cats love catnip, I've discovered. That's kind of what catnip's for. Oh, you do that, Carl. That'd be awesome to look at. You're gonna get me broody, probably for cats. Most of the time, it's the owner. When they get older, they have a tendency to turn the. Yeah, I think that's where the argument comes in for those who make the decision. Is some can just turn, regardless. The Dangerous Dog Act came in 1991. Now it's even really strict now. Yeah, the American ones are banned. Yeah, yes. if you're going to own a dog, yes, you're always going to get the sort of any dog can a lot of breeds can suddenly turn. My auntie had a Dalmatian, and they had him for years. He was called Spot. They had Spot for years. Never had any problems. Then all of a sudden, just turned. And she's had dogs all her life. She still has them now, and she knew exactly what she was doing. Cree! I had to make a run into town already, and I can say certainly I have not had enough coffee to deal with people in person. I know that feeling. No, not for me. More coffee as soon as possible. Don't do people anymore. I barely left the house this week, which has been a very bad habit for me. I've got to go out tomorrow, so yeah. People suck. People absolutely suck. Carla, I'm pleased you've come in, sweetness. I didn't thank you. I don't know if you was around yesterday when I was thanking you for the buy me a coffee. Because it doesn't ping on my email. So, and I saw it after the stream. I saw it later in the stream. I don't know if you were still there. So, massive thank you to your sweetness. I really do appreciate that. Got videos on my channel of my cat handy nursing a kitten. Should have dog cat sleeve for my bum bun. Aww. Well, that's going to help me get to the bottom of the chat. Thanks, Carla. Carla, your pack will be. I haven't sent Carla my address. Actually, I must send her my address. That bloody whiz. I know. Next time if you see him gaming on his channel, John Boy, go in there and give him hell. Give him hell. All over the place. All right, sweetie. We had a little Pomeranian Chihuahua cross that would bite other dogs if given the chance. That's the main thing that worries me about having a dog. And again, I see it more as the owners, but is having to deal with a situation where another dog, if you're out walking, another dog attacks. Mind you, I think I'd be so horrified I'd deal with it. So, Carla's got a new video out. It's on the main channel, right, Carla? On Myrna Loy, Hollywood Stories. So if somebody could put Carla's link in the chat. I'm sure you're all sub, just in case. Get the link started. Someone put a few links out today. Lots of states have the same rule. I do not give them back, but I've rescued over 200 kittens. I did rehome most. I've taken in bottle baby kittens. Oh, I love that. I think if I decide, I was going to get a dog and a cat, but I think if I decide that it's not fair on me to have a dog, I think it'll be a couple of cats. They label certain breeds here too, and it's ridiculous. I've been bitten 10 times by small dogs, but put my hand in Pitbull's mouth and she let me remove it, and no. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the tiny little dogs. No. What's it Eddie Ozard used to call them? Small yappy dogs. 200 kittens, I know. Amazing. Crow'd be in heaven. 200 kittens. Do they ever do just cat act too? I think only if you take in buy a tiger or a panther or something. Which people do. And then and they're all cute as babies, and then suddenly they grow up and suddenly they're a problem. A sneezing hell for me. Oh, allergic. You've got a cat. I suppose 200. I might be sneezing. That would actually make more sense, whereas I've been torn up by plenty of cats doing rescue but never strayed. Oh yeah, those claws. It's not that. Yeah, I think, unless apart from the very occasional natural nature turn, I think it's the owners. And like I say, here I can't speak for anywhere else, but here in the UK, often the dogs that can be more dangerous are the ones that have got the wrong owners, because they're bought for the wrong reasons. Only for lions. Oh, I forgot to mention lions. That would be considered a dangerous cat. Well, at least it's not just one type of animal. That would seem a bit speciesist. Yes. Error messages. Do you know something, Raven? There's something between me and you, because the only time I get them at the minute is in your live stream. Horrendous. I took in one foster dog. He was awesomeness. I wanted to keep him as he loved the kitties and my puppies, but I was paying all the bills. Get your shit together, YouTube. Absolutely. Thought he could get milk from a £70, but they'll just go for the teats. They will. Horror Carla sent me a buy of coffee. Buy me a coffee. Supplied nothing. Wanted me to pay $200 for him. Broke my heart. Oh. Right, there's I see for which both Carla's actually Carla Book Carla is going to let me know when she's fully up and running. We'll give her a big shout out. But that's great. Early access to access now to I See Ghost Cats channel, looking at paranormal books. She's already got stuff on there. Big supporter of a channel that looks at paranormal books in the community. There's are they both I See Ghost Cats? Yeah, there's yeah. I'll wait till Wiz is driving his big truck. Wiz, you're in trouble now. He will come in if he sees you. And there's Horror Carla's channel. New video on there on Myrna Loy. Can't speak. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, I forgot there were two Carlas in here, Raven. Don't worry about it. If your dog can't guard your house at night, no point having it. What you need is the dog that sounds. If somebody walks past the house, they bark so people can hear you've got a dog. Because I know plenty of dogs that sound like that. It's almost like a burglar alarm. It's almost like letting people know, don't come in, there's a dog in the house. So long as they don't know that you might have a dog that if anybody breaks into the house, whether they know them or not, they're just going to get licked to death. Sky! Gave it lingering for Lent? No! No lingering for Lent. That's alright, sweetie. Good to see you. Always good to see our Sky. We work with rescue and have rehabilitated, tamed, rescued 150 cats and kittens. Need more people like you and Carla. That take take animals in generally. I always had pets, mainly cats, and yeah, I'm allergic, but not too bad, just a few cats. I've had English Staffies and Pit Bulls, and their personalities have been very similar. Definitely the owners, particular behaviours, yeah. I've got a friend who always has a Staffy. Obsessed with Staffies. Hey, Pump! No cat owners, there were ferals. Yep. John Boy, how's the mountain family? I love it. I love that he's going into Raven's lives at late in the evening and going, I'm going to bed, and I can legitimately say, good night, John Boy. That tickles me for some reason. I'm easy pleased. Isn't Lent in the spring? Yeah, it is. It's lead up to Easter. Sky's being silly. Just because it's spring there. Good day, Batwayne. Hello, Sky. I think everyone in chat is sub to me anyway, to be honest. We'll put the link out anyway. You are on the link list. That is possible that most people are going to be, so if if people, and check you're subbed as well, because YouTube is still doing the unsubbing thing. I should have written down the ones I wanted to link out at. What about lions, tigers, or leopards? I think that's a bit of a different type of adoption, sweetie. Slightly different. A bit because here's Maine Coon. I'll just leave a 6-foot bone outside. Just play a recording of dogs barking through YouTube or a stereo. Yeah, but that requires you to actually press the button at the right time. There's one at the top of the road here, actually, when I'm walking up or down. As soon as you just walk past the house, it's up at the window, going nuts. It's probably as soft as anything. But all you can see is this nose poking out and sort of teeth snarled and growling. I have a garden lizard I trained too. Yeah, it was from the Waltons. Yeah, spent years with friends making jokes. So night, good night, and then you end up saying good night, John Boy. It's just nice to be able to legitimately say good night, John. Seen James in some time. He was in the other night. He lives in is it Ravens? It's in Ravens quite a bit. Kookaburra says hi. Oh, hello, Kookaburra. I'm afraid of big puppers, which is funny because I was bit at 5 years old by a small pupper, but my neighbour's pupper would come over for trick or treat. The massive. Somebody here's got Great Dane, and I'm thinking, how do you control that if it goes berserk? Beautiful dog, but Sandra's part of the pet posse. Pet posse. Cute, tiny little flying penguins. I want a flying penguin. Sarah now wants a flying penguin. I've got Peachy, my little Peachy penguin, next to me on the desk, keeping an eye on me while I'm live streaming. Too great. Yeah, it's. I mean, they are beautiful dogs, but they must be massive high maintenance, and I can't even imagine the vet bills on Great Danes. But you've got to have the space for Great Danes, haven't you? That was the other thing with me with choice of dog, because whether it's here or my plan for the future, I'm never going to live anywhere massive. I don't want somewhere massive. So there are other types of dogs I'd think about if I was in a bigger place with lots of ground around me, but cockapoo, it'll be cockapoo size. I put the cook in Kookaburra. Ah, it's awesome, Sky. Years ago, I walked down the street and the Rottweiler jumped over a wall and ran towards me. I froze. I think it attacked me. I'm thinking it might attack me, but it cocked his head and pissed all over me. Could have been worse, Dwayne. Could have been worse. Oh, rescue bunny! So my other idea for the yearbook is a time capsule. Actually, I am doing something similar to that in there, and I can add it to that. It's actually something I started last year until I hit the hospital phase. I'm actually doing an almanac, a comedy one, and I can include that actually in there. So, time capsule. Because there are sort of comedy experience predictions in there. I can't spell now. I'm so about prediction. This is why I shouldn't write and speak and type at the same time. That actually helpful because that'll fill out the almanac. John Stoop in the chat. Hey, hey. That's awesome, actually. The almanac will be more fleshed out doing that, actually. No, they don't look like flying penguins. They look like miniature pterodactyls. Sound like them too. I'll have a pterodactyl, please. I'd have a T-Rex if I had space. I love T-Rexes. But I don't have space. I'd have to set it free into the countryside and go visit. I actually had one of my nephews convinced there was a T-Rex in the Cheviot Hills, actually. Took me a while. He was looking at me quizzically. He was only about 6. Then eventually fell for it. Can't remember what I called it. I think I called it William. Bottom of the charts. There we go. So actually, that really helps with the almanac, Sandra. Thank you. The other thing that this came up in Crow's chat this morning. Sandra was suggesting Crow's a superhero called Hot Dog Man. Crow's like, I could have hot dogs shooting out from my wrists. And she sent me a picture of a mock-up of one. So yeah, be using that. I was thinking for the yearbook of doing debunker superheroes. So. I couldn't think out how to do it, but now Sandra said Hot Dog Man for Crow. Anybody thinks of anything for other debunkers? Just comedy superheroes, like Bernard Beardo, Jarmon or something. Laws wanted a trained flock of velociraptors. I have a fun. I know people criticise the later Jurassic Park films, well, Jurassic World films, but I love Blue. I love Blue. Blue's awesome. Good luck with that, Mike. Hey, trained pack of velociraptors. Be very useful when the tourists get annoying. Broomsticks ain't going to hold them back. All updated. Yeah, let us know. Crow is moist man. Yeah, Crow's Hot Dog Man. Yeah, velociraptors are awesome. Yeah, it might keep us updated. Tourists, co-workers, etc. You know how I can't do it on my system, but you know how people have Streamlabs and stuff that like a bot that does moderating. You have a velociraptor moderator. When somebody's really, really naughty in chat, just come in and pounce. Dandalf the Welsh Wizard. Is that a superhero there, Dandalf? Welsh Wiz. Mike, I sell Velociraptor leads if you need any. You get some toys for the Velociraptors. Get don't know if she's still in chat, but get Carla to crochet you some Velociraptor toys. Wonder Twins. Wonder Twins. Why Wonder Twins? Write that down. You're about to get a test emergency message. Oh, I don't know why they bother with this. If you're in the UK, hang on. You're about to get your phone's about to go off. Probably at 3 in a minute. Millions of mobiles to get text message in UK shortly. Drivers warned rugby match delayed. I mean, come on. All hail Meat Queen. Rebecca, thank you so much, members, for 7 months. You are a diamond. Thank you so much for that. You are awesome. It's 3 o'clock. I've had nothing. 3 p.m. Mine didn't work. Or did it? Is it a text message? Nope. No, they don't care about me in an emergency. Yes, actually, we actually that's a good point, Wayne. We need villains as well. So, Twins of Doom. Could almost do a. Oh. That's our emergency test signal, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what kind of emergency they think they'd need it for. I'm kind of thinking one we probably wouldn't have survived.
Emergency alerts, a UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. You do not need to take any action. In a real emergency, follow the instructions in the alert to keep yourself and others safe. Find simple and effective advice on how to prepare for emergencies at gov.uk/prepare. Visit gov.uk/alerts for more information or to view this message in Welsh.
You can view the message in Welsh, guys, if you need it. Right, John. Awesome. Thank you so much, member, for 10 months. It's brilliant. Thank you so much for that. Sarah, I made a crow doll. It's got a glowing tummy. What's it been eating? It's in Discord, Sky. I want to see a crow doll. My phone won't go off. I switched that shit off in lockdown. Yeah. See, that's what happened in the UK. Everybody will have disabled the alert, and then everybody will piss and moan that they didn't know that there was an emergency going on. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. Peachy. Oh, I love that. Hang on. Just let me save these two. Oh, hang on. Can I save? Yes, I can. And I'm going to have to show you these that Sandra's sending me. Except it's not letting me. Let me save. Why won't you let me? Oh, save images. There we go. I'm so sorry. This is my computer playing up as per bloody usual. There's one. So, hang on. Give me a sec. This is not a time for my stupid computer to start playing up on the trackpad. Right, so I'll show you Hot Dog Man first. Image file. See if it goes up. So these are from Sandra. Hot Dog Man. And I'm not going to tell you what the other one is. I'm just going to put it on screen. Just going on mute in a minute, guys. Just won't be 1 second. Just let me save this. I'll be there in a second. Normal service will be resumed. Okay, I'm back. So there's Hot Dog Man. And oh, hang on. How do I get to my pictures? Image file. It's coming up. Hey man. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hang on. Because now my mouse is playing up. Right, let's me get back to where I was. Right, so thank you to Rebecca, Twins of Doom, John Stoop. Oh, there we go. John Boys, my phone won't go off. I'll switch that shit off. Yeah, we will. We'll all, man. We'll all switch it off and then complain we didn't get notified of a major emergency. Electronics don't work near Hogwarts. Damn right they don't. No. That would be an emergency if I had to watch Harry Potter. Quidditch has been cancelled. Alarm. I can go off as much as it is. What the hell? Our phone just started beeping. Why ain't keeping up with the chat? I see. It's for when E.T. comes back. E.T. can stay away. I hate that movie. He's an ugly little spud. I didn't like it the first time. I've only ever watched it once. And that was when it first. Actually, it was before it came out. If I'm honest. We had a man with a van used to come round with with videos to rent. And we saw E.T. before it was released. Only time I've ever seen it. No, thank you on the E.T. It's the warning that rings when a train is leaving for Hogwarts. Go Sweener! That was mean. Raven. Wiener! We get that alarm for missing kids, really? White chocolate has escaped. Lock your doors and seal you in. Absolutely. Can't have white chocolate running around all over the place. Captain Fantastic, the Princess of the Night. Go Sweden with his list. Carl is sleepy. That's Crow. That's Chio on the screen at the minute. Crow's got a saxophone to attach. I post. You put a saxophone on him for his sexy music. Oh, that's awesome. It's Seg Spider-Man. Seg does love Spider-Man. Show me the next one. This one's lame. Lame. Yeah, so we'll actually write that down that we've got lame because I'll base the illustrations on what Sandra sent. Lame man. Lame man. What Sarah doesn't like E.T. Lame man doesn't fly but could. Flying's lame. Sarah doesn't like E.T. Poor E.T. now. No. Yeah, go home, E.T. Not E.T. Go home. Go home, E.T. In Central Europe, similar phone alarms for storms that are coming. I think it's because in the UK we don't really, we don't have the major weather, etc. for alarms. So, I get why they do it, but is there a jumper? Oh, jumper man. There will be. There'll be a jumper man, don't worry. Cartoon boy. Did E.T. actually get back home? Did Elliot get 3 rings or anything? Oh, that takes me back. That takes me back to being a kid. 3 rings when you, oh, well, when I first moved up here. 3 rings when you get home. No, you got home safely. Get a job, E.T. Exactly. Come in here. Illegal alien. Sponging off the state. Yeah, I mean, when you live in an area that's sort of got earthquakes, I know they have tornado warnings in the US. You kind of get it, but the only place I've ever lived with an alarm was when I first moved down to the south. Moved in a town called Crowthorne, just outside of London, and an alarm went off siren went off every Monday morning. I didn't know what it was, and after a couple of weeks, I asked the lady who was cleaning the house what the alarm was, and it was a test siren for Broadmoor. If you live near a prison, you're going to hear sirens. You probably hear a test siren. Broadmoor is or was the big security prison here that they sent the really extreme cases to. It was a psychiatric prison. Yorkshire Ripper was there, and the Cray twins. Dawson Touch. What are we going to do tonight, Ray? We're going to debunk the world, Pinky. Seg the Barbie man. Oh, I'm not even including him in anything ever. I've got no time for that feud, to be honest. It's gone on way too long. You see, finally got a long distance phone plan. Well, the signal stretched further now. Sarah, I popped pics in general chat because my folio wouldn't work. Really? I'll check that out for you, sweetie. I haven't been in Discord for a few days. If I hear sirens, the biggest military base on the East Coast, I'm screwed. Actually, I don't know if Boomer... We have an RAF base next to us, but I don't know if Boomer does sirens. So it's Justin the Flying Monkey. I could think of so many different bloody superheroes for Justin. Flying Monkey Man. Like that down. We still need Beardo, Jeff. I mean, it doesn't just have to be the debunkers. Monkey Man, ta-da! Be right back, says Raven. Awesome. Ryan in the house. Hello, Ryan. How you doing? How are you? I keep losing StreamYard. I'm sorry, guys. Captain Cage, yeah. I know what the Jeff thing. Sherry Ann, hello, how are you doing? I'll make a video too so you can see crows in a glow. Grim Reaper sings. And dances happily. We like to party. Spaghetti is spaghetti arm man. How do you spell spaghetti? Okay. Almost like Inspector Gadget, but like pasta coming out of his arms. Beardo's Thor isn't here, so Thor. I was going to say, yeah, I'm trying to sort of do it so not. He does do the Thor thing, so Thor. could give him, could turn him, I could draw Molinara's spoon-shaped hammer. There we go. Sorted. So that's Beardo, Justin, Crow, Joe, Seg. I do like the Pinky and the Brain idea. We'll have to try and we'll get Dawson and Kenny in the same one. I'll write down that we need Jeff actually. Jeff Afar. Beardo has a bad back. Saw would fit that. It's got a bad back. Shape, of course, shape. Shape. Would shape be? Beardo could be Hammerman. I like Saw Thor. Beardo will get the the roasting treatment. They all will. I love that lame man though. Oh, Mythos. Do you know my brain today? I've just put an E on the end of Mythos. Shape is a shape. I've got Mr. Great. I've got the hiccups now. I think it was Wayne suggests Gandalf the Welsh Wizard. Why is my phone going off? Both Facebook and Instagram going off at the same time. Shape could be one of those ball things that different shapes fit into. Oh, hang on. Just hang tight, guys. Give me a sec. Peach is a genius. Hang on. Oh, that's funny. Save image. Actually, I might add, there's only one thing I think that needs adding to that, which you can blame Crow for, because he helped design the wrestling outfit. Right, just let me see if I can bring it up. Image file. Carry the one. Where is he? That's Justin. Sweaterman! Actually, as much as we always complain about the jumper sweater thing, I think Sweaterman sounds better. Okay, let me scroll down, get back to where I was. Monkey Man, Captain Cave Jeff. Oh, I've gone way up in chat. Hang on, I've actually literally crowed the chat because he goes backwards. I saw one about Mythos. That's what I'm looking for. Mythos could be the magician or wear sheep. No, it's okay. It's okay, Jim. I don't mind. It's just like that you and Sandra did it at the same time, so it was like getting another emergency alert. Hang on, how do I... Where's my messenger? There we go. I'm on fire. You are on fire. All the shapes shoot from different holes on him. Kenny Biddle, the skeptic man, the man who shatters. Dream Crusher. Actually, Kenny gets called Dream Crusher. and this, I have actually thought of. I'll show you what John Boy's. Just see if I can transfer it. What John Boy sent me. I have thought of putting some of these into. Hang on. Save image. Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna have to come up with stuff for you guys for this yearbook that you don't know I'm doing, but this is awesome. StreamYard, where's my StreamYard? You're definitely inspiring me. This is from John Boy. Baby Justin! Right. Right, back to where I was. Oh, I've gone too far back. Hang on. Crow in the chat. Mythos. Kenny. Which one do you like best, Sarah? Oh, the Justin one. I like all three of them, actually. Of the Justin ones, I like the Sweater Man. Has to be a Sweater Man. It does look like Justin. It does, doesn't it? Your baby Justin. No AI there. That's the real baby Justin. Could do one of those quizzes of everybody when they're younger. Who'd this grow up to be? You could do it comedy, because I know someone wants obviously real photos being used. So, you know. Baby Justin. A bit like they did the Muppet Babies. Do the Debunker Babies. Oh, that's an idea, actually. John Boy, you're a genius. Mythos the mysterious bringer of evil. He's not the bringer, Mentos man. What? Bringer of bands. Cal, did I say hello to Cal? Hello, I'm sorry, Cal, if I forgot. I'm trying to do 10 things at once, sweetie. Lurky, you're fine. We love our lurky turkeys. Cassie and Roanoke, Penelope Pitstop and Dudley do. I miss Cassie and Roanoke. I miss Cassie. Spaghetti Armstrong like Stretch Armstrong. There you go. Say that to Cal. Oh, that tickled me, that baby John Boy. Baby John Boy, baby Justin. Actually, that has given me an idea, but I'm actually not going to say what it is. To do with Debunker Babies. To keep some surprises. To use them for. Right. And what shall Sarah be? Don't bring me into this. I can't already. I'm a character. I don't know how to do mine. I don't know. Coffee girl, coffee woman. See, if it'd be a bloke, you could sort of say Captain Coffee, but actually, Kaganons do need to go in there. I agree with that. They need to kind of have them fighting Seg. Yeah, I ain't touching that one, Wayne. Sarah shoots hot flaming coffee everywhere. No white chocolate is safe from her wrath. Sarah Jane Smith and K9. My childhood, I can only just remember John Pertwee. I love John Pertwee, but my childhood Doctor Who was Tom Baker. And I love Tom Baker. He's still my favourite, but it's also because he had an assistant called Sarah Jane Smith, and of course I'm Sarah Jane. So you could do yours as the Invisible Woman. You wouldn't even have to draw it. Justin wanted to be a star from a younger age. I bet he bloody did know. Bet he dreamt about it. One day, I'm going to be rich and famous. Where is he now? Paranormal podcast at night, teaching his words. What was it? Snot monsters during the day, or whatever it was. I suppose for Justin, that's his secret identity, isn't it? Teacher by day, paranormal at night. Still can't spell. Oh, Crystal definitely needs a superhero. Absolutely. Flashing balls. Yeah, Crystal's getting a superhero. Yeah, Tom Baker. Oh, Tom Baker. Yeah. You know, love David Tennant. Absolutely adore Matt Smith. You can't beat Tom Baker. It's got to come. Oh my god, Monkey's so cute. Just leave him there for a bit. Chris is already super. I agree. Crystal definitely needs a superhero costume. Sarah's coffee woman. Crystal should be a baddie. Do you want Crystal to be a baddie, right, Wayne? I can put her as a baddie. Coffee woman. Raven does need to be a superhero. Actually, I've already got one of the. I'm going to have an intermission at some point, and I'll put the video on. I actually had some great AI artwork for Raven when I did one of the things and one of the videos, and I can use that to paste Ravens on. I'll be drawing it myself. Everything in the magazines, by the way, is drawn by me. No AI. Pinky is Chaconus with a flock of trained. Yeah, we need some community ones. This could end up being a superhero issue. So actually, Pinky's got a channel. Let's see. Mind you, by the way, you know, people will end up being left out. So that always happens. You could put 100 people in, and number 101 will go, you didn't include me. Sarah, I've hit my limit, but Sarah Superhero's next. Sag, your ears burning. Do you like Baby Justin? John Boy did that. Can't remember what yours was. Did we settle on one for Sag? I think it was settled yet. Seg's got a new video out on CJ Faison. If you haven't seen it, I don't know why I'm suffering alone watching CJ. Actually, CJ is worse to watch. But very funny. Which was the one that killed me? Oh, the it's out yet. The one coming up was hilarious. What were you saying about me? All good. We were saying how lovely you are and you're amazing and you're the shining example of the debunking community, far and wide. No, I'm putting together ideas. The chat are helping with ideas for the yearbook, and we're coming up with superheroes for the some of the content creators. Sandra Peachy's been helping with some mock-ups. So we've got Hot Dog Man, we've got Lame Man, and we've got Sweater Man. And then John Boy came up with Baby Justin. I have very productive chat. Actually, yeah, I might go down the pirate route, Sky. I might go down the pirate route. I've seen it. Good video. Yeah, CJ Faison. Being, well, CJ Faison. You know, he does what he says on the tin, doesn't he? CJ, bless him. He's one of those ones that what you see is going to be... Actually, I did say this yesterday, and I think most people were in me live yesterday. But honestly, guys, if you didn't catch Seg's last live, it is eye-opening. He was reacting to the Demon Files, and it is... I think I put a comment in the chat, but they haven't... But you see stuff like that, and the things that were happening in that video, they've got... nerve calling the debunking community toxic. If you want to see toxic at some of its worst, go and watch the Segs live and the video react to if you didn't see it when it was on. Is it Seg cartoon? I've got Seg written down as cartoon boy at the minute. Yeah. Seg superhero. It's for science, Seg. It's just for community, for science. Captain Sarah Sparrow. Can my superpower be that of the Grim Reaper? That's a bit dangerous, isn't it? The power, like power of the scythe, holding the scythe above your head. By the power of the Grim Reaper. Where are you? Tired. I was in a food coma during Sex Live. I need to rewatch it. I am serious, by the way, guys, if you didn't catch it. Super drunk icon. Well, he's already got a mask for that. Because he was wearing it in that live. Actually, yeah, the Reaper Man. I don't know if that's a serious thanks, but you're welcome, Zach. Hang on. What's John Boy sent me? Reaper Man makes sense, yeah. And yeah, I like the side idea, so Mariah, Seg! You need more exclamation points on the end of that, or make Crow jealous. Crow! Just pull Justin off the screen at the minute. Side eye man. What do we have? Reaper Man. I like the Reaper Man because that would be, I can work with that with the illustration. I'm gonna use the scythe as the weapon. Seg on the beach. Seg's on the beach. Is he? You talking about the video? Actually, oh, I've hardly got any water left in the kettle. Okay. Just quickly play a couple of clips so I can boil the kettle. Hang on. Maybe I'll make Seg suffer. He's still here.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
To the Bobby girl.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
Like it's happy. can dance it, you can come home.
Come on, Bobby, let's get party.
I just need to be there. Like a classic, it's fantastic.
I'm too sexy for me. I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do good on this road.
No, guys, we only have to put that with the kettle for a minute. Let's finish him. Crow is the crow of judgment. He's hot top man. Merman. Merman. Lemon on I'll start. Don't start the food. Seg's getting PTSD. See? Maybe it's FTSD, the future traumatic, traumatized psychic. Oh, look for me coffee. Form this song. What the fuck am I watching? Hey, you sang it. And you know that we are a community of clippers. I put that video on Crow's Facebook page saying, I think this one's too much. Let me know what you think, guys. And they were like, no, keep it. So you can blame the community for that one still existing. It freaked me out. The wheels aren't going around on that segue. That's my favourite seg, you know all the lyrics. Seg, you receive a gift from Sandra Peachy when you get to Adelaide. Alison's going to pass it on. She sent me the same sort of thing, and it's absolutely fucking amazing. So can't wait to see what she does for you. Sky, this is my funeral song. It's the best song ever. I'd vote for Crow Judgment instead of Crow of Hot Dogs. What we'll do is we'll work on both and see which one works best. Sandra, should I be scared? No, honestly, Seg. It's what she's going to be doing for you. She's done for me, and I opened it up and I was just gobsmacked. It's beautiful, and you will really love it. I promise you, sweetness, you'll really love it. Yeah. Judgment is such a cool hero name thingy. What would Raven be? I've written down Raven, but Super Coffee Girl. I don't know. I can't see me as a superhero, really. I suppose I'll have to think of something. Only fair if I'm ripping the tar out of everybody else, really, isn't it? What did Ghost Sweetness say that was deep? Oh, how do the mermaids and mermen mate, and do they lay eggs? I feel like I need coffee. I think you need coffee. I haven't thoughts like that, but it is a good point, and I've often wondered that. Did I just admit that out loud? I wondered how mermaids mate. How do we get baby mermaids? As you can see, this is one of my more intelligent streams. Seg. Never seen Seg in here. Or no, Seg does come in. He does pop in and see what's going on. Fortunately, his timing's really bad because he never catches me massively Seg in the chat. I always look really efficient when he pops in. Because I'll sometimes say I hope Seg doesn't pop in because I'm like 30 minutes behind. I've got to go and sulk over my horrid book. Oh no! You cut your own hair. I'm going to be cutting my own hair. So you're a shining example of a warning. Do they? I've got a live stream that I had to take down because he was on the live and knocked his camera on by mistake. You won't find it, guys. I took it down as soon as the live finished. That's why I still need to put the taste test back up because I don't think I ever put. I put the session with me, Seg, and Crow, and I think Phil's on back onto the channel, but I don't think I put the taste test back on. The disgusting mayo and hot dogs. Yuck. It's late here in Oz. I'll probably go see. Yeah, time difference with Oz. I mean, it's like Sky and Sandra, and Caroline and Pinky are all amazing that they kind of make it, and others. It's like, yeah, 12:40 for Peachy. Can I be as? I will happily. Do you want to be a zombie killing? I'll definitely. My zombie video should be out probably Tuesday. I'll do a premiere on it because it's longer than normal. My zombie one, Mythology of Zombies. Yeah, I'll make you zombie related. My eyes are still blurry. My eyes are still blurry, and it's 20 to 4. I did sleep before the live though. After Crow went live, after Crow finished his live, I went to sleep. So I woke up about an hour before the live started. Oh, Pinky, your eyes stinging yet, girl? I'm usually up till at least 2 o'clock in the morning, and then usually up again between 4 and 5. But like I say, I sleep during the day, so that's the way it works. I'm definitely not on UK time anymore. I miss Crow. It was only a short live, Mariah. He decided to go live. Booyah live is normal, but I think he didn't stay long because he's having problems with his foot again. He thought it was better, and it started hurting again. So I'm a little tired, sweetie. Don't force yourself to stay awake for me. I mean, I'll be on a bit longer, but you can always do Team Rewatch or whatever. And I'll be doing my regular live on Tuesday. This was an extra one to get some ideas for the yearbook. And I do like to go live on a Sunday afternoon if I'm around and can do it. Thank you, Seg. Thank you for dropping in, darling. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. Get some rest. Hero ready for this apocalypse. Do you? I must be on Raven because I'll have a look at some of the Resident Evil art because I love the Resident Evil art for that. Tank Girl kind of. Yeah, actually, I could Tank Girl up Raven. Yeah, he's got it. It really flared up, and he thought it was sort of easing off, but probably came back a bit too soon. So it wasn't a long live. Well, by Crow's standards, it wasn't a long live. Let's put it that way. Night Seggy Weggy. League of Legends. Hang on. Let me write that down, sweetie. Chunks. How do you spell league? That helps. Helps having a style. Put on Barbie Girl, it will help you sleep. It'll give you nightmares. Poor guy can't catch a radar. Do the genders have to match? Jane. Trying to think if I'm missing anybody obvious. Oh, John Boy, is that League of Legends you just sent me? Oh, I can do that for Raven, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a mouthful, Wiz. Mystique. Did it? Yeah. Is that what's it? Jinx. Hang on. Is it still up on my? Doesn't matter about Facebook. Just don't like it on Instagram. There we go. Uh, uh, I StreamYard for a second then. Nearly panicked, thought I'd gone offline. Share screen. There we go. Has it appeared? Why is it not appearing? Hang on. Stupid computer. No working properly. Hang on. Right, try again. Share. I wonder if I have to take one of these off. So it's not letting me share screen. Try now. See if that works. There we go. That's what John Boy sent me, Raven. Still maybe just it. No, I've done it, yeah. No, it usually switches with on StreamYard, but I think it only allows so many to be down in the basement, so I've removed one. Ooh, I like that. Raven likey. Raven likey. Mythos and Just are the same. Have you ever seen them in the room at the same time? Mm-hmm. Think about it. So what you're saying is Mythos is really a posh southerner disguised as a northerner, or Justin is really a northerner disguised as a posh southerner. Jill Valentine. Actually, I recognise that name. What I'll do, Raven, is I'll work with you on it. Like I say, that's lasers. Between Seg and Raven, Seg with his scythe. No messing with Seg. Just give me a scythe that works instantly. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it will be. It will be. Brothers separated as babies. One got sent to posh area. One got sent to the north. Sam Hain, hello. How are you doing, darling? You having a good weekend? Uh, I hope the weather's been kind for you. Oh, StreamYard. Not too bad. Keeping busy. Keeping busy. Actually, can somebody share Sam Haines' link as well and share Wizards? I don't think we shared Wiz for a while. And the other one at some point I'd like sharing is Phil. Phil's got a new video out. Posh twat man. Someone else. Posh tends to get hit. Seg tends to get hit with Posh. I don't think he sounds that posh actually. For me, Seg's got kind of just a southern, well-spoken Seg. Seg's very well-spoken, as in very clearly spoken, but he does get the posh label a lot. There's Sam Haines channel, stories channel, Wizards link. I'm guessing a lot of the links I'm showing today are people are probably, but just in case. And Phil, like I say, Phil's got a new channel out, Sam Haines channel. Yeah, I haven't. I literally, because I didn't wake up till when I woke up. I had to get the live ready. I did see it posted. I haven't actually listened to it yet. And don't forget John Boy and Raven as well. If you're not, again, people are probably subbed. But I spend a lot of time in both. So, and anybody who's not subscribed to Adelaide, by the way, they're in the UK at the moment. Adelaide Haunted Horizons, they're in the UK at the moment. I think they've got 9 investigations together. And then I think Cag's going back to us and Alison's staying and doing another 4, I think. And then they've got the big event coming up in November with Paranormal Quest. Seg will be joining. It's Jumbo's channel. I mean, I'm pushing Seg. Yeah, I like to help the big YouTubers. Pushing John Boy and Raven's channel, not just because they're part of the community. I genuinely sit in their lives for a lot. And I love watching the game in both of them, and both of them pay attention to their chat. And John Boy also does vlogs, brilliant vlogs as well. So, are you still going to the Lake District this week, John Boy? There's the girls. And as I've said before, should have done this when Seg was in. You've got to support a channel that makes Seg do a half-hour Estes method. I can't do it either, Raven. I can't do it either. So sometimes my link doesn't get shared because I can't bring myself to do it. Friday Lake's hopefully not raining. So beautiful. I haven't been to the lakes in ages, actually. Super Raven! There's Raven's link. I love John Boy and Raven playing. Yeah. There's Ravens. They're both building up nice little communities in there as well. You'll recognise a lot of names in both. There's as well as Raven especially gets one or two of the gamers in. God, she knows what she's talking about because she can just. It sounds double Dutch to me. I can't wait to see them play. Yeah, they were talking about that, I think. That will be an awesome stream, and we'll get that well shared out when it happens, so people know it's happening. I mean, guys, from me, because I'll be honest, it can get very wearing how much gaming goes on in this community, and you're thinking, oh, you know, that's paranormal. But I will sit in both Raven and John Boy's lives. I'm getting Resident 6 at the weekend. So I find both of them very relaxing to watch. So I used to be a gamer somehow, until I knackered my hand and then had to give my PlayStation up. But I think for me, as well as the chat, because it is a nice relaxed chat in there, in both of them, but for me as well, they are playing the sort of games that I would play, I mean, John Boy plays Tomb Raider sometimes, and I used to play Tomb Raider, so it's sort of recognisable for me. But I probably will try Resident Evil when I start gaming again. I'm talking about just for me, but because the new PC I'm saving up for is a gaming PC, so I do love the idea of Resident Evil. Relaxing to watch me, even when it's just fucking funny when Raven gets so cross with the game. It's really funny. Then tells it off. She'll scream, then tell it off. You're not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be any zombie in this bit. I mean, yeah, I'm going back nearly 20 years, and they were an arm and a leg to buy. I mean, I never went further than PlayStation 2. Buying a PlayStation 2 was a big investment for me. And the only reason I actually upgraded from PlayStation 1 was because some of the games I was playing, you could only play on PlayStation 2. I hate that. You've got to have the new version. I mean, I'll be PC gaming when I'm gaming. There's no point in me getting a PlayStation because I mean, I could have. Or when she's apologising to it, yeah. It's like a game. You save, you go to sleep, you just not restart or load to previous. Life is like a game. You save when you go to sleep, just not restart or load to previous save option. But it'd be nice if you could, though, wouldn't it? We'd all be doing it. Time would be all over the place because it'd be like, oh, I wish I hadn't have said that. You know, back to the last save point. God, if I had to go like back to the last decent save point, it would be about, I don't know, 1988 or something, 1989. Maybe include the Guns N' Roses and Faith No More shows, so early 90s. Have to go. Oh, Carly, you take care of yourself, darling. You absolutely take care of yourself. Good to have you here, sweetie. I would love to have a console again. Just lay in bed and play some. You know, get out of bed. You fall asleep playing games. I would. I lay in bed playing games. If I go to bed, I literally have to be prepared to be asleep. I was never in the house long enough as a kid to have anything like. Well, I wasn't a kid. Because I'm older. So what happened with me was I was in my last year at uni. Now I was a mature student, so I was about 30. And a friend of mine, I visited a friend of mine and down in Hull, and she had a PlayStation and she was playing Tomb Raider, and I loved the look of it. I actually bought the PC version, so I really pissed her off because on the PC version you could save it wherever you wanted, whereas on the PlayStation you had to wait for a save point. So I finished it before she did. I bought it thinking, well, when I finish my dissertations, because I was in my last year, I'll play Tomb Raider. And Tomb Raider was finished before the dissertations were, I can assure you. I mean, I didn't play every single day or anything like that, but I just found gaming. Artwork's a little bit the same, but I just found game because you have to concentrate on the game, especially when I was sort of, you know, working and stressed out, etc., and forced myself to have a day off. It's a really good way of distracting yourself from everything else that's going around, because you have to think about what you're doing, so you can't mull things you're worrying about over in your mind. I mean, as a kid, I think we had this discussion yesterday. I mean, I lived outside as a kid. You know, I grew up 8 miles from here. I grew up on the coast. It was a rough little town. I mean, rough as fuck at the time. It's been redeveloped, but at the time it was, you know. But we had the countryside. I mean, I'm talking about late 70s, early 80s. You know, be home when the street lights come on. It was that sort of thing. And I would spend hours outside on my bike, go to the beach, go into the countryside. The posh little village a mile down the road had a 1,000-year-old, well, nearly 1,000-year-old castle in it. And back then, you didn't pay to go into the grounds; you only paid to go into the keeps. So, I mean, in that sense, I had an idyllic bloody childhood. Never inside. And this is why I'm not worried about weather as well. Yeah, lived outside as a kid. But we didn't have stuff in the house as a kid. You know, watching TV 24 hours a day or gaming. It wasn't just gaming for me, it was very balanced. I started Res 4 again this morning. I was on it 4 hours. Did you go live this morning? Did not see that. Oh no, I didn't stream. I was going to say, I do keep an eye out. Played outside all the time as a kid. Pleased I grew up in rural, because I don't know what it would have been like in a city as a kid. I don't think you would have had the same freedoms even back then. But certainly here, little seaside town. Gaming wasn't a thing where I was. It was non-existent where I was. Only thing I played as a kid was bloody. It's called Pong. Even I don't even remember gaming. Like things like you say, playing Space Invaders at the pub. I can't even remember stuff like that where I live. Raven, I had a great idea for yours. Be afraid, Raven, be very afraid. Same now, nice weather, I'm off out, weather rubbish games. I must admit, you know, I keep saying I'm housebound. It's partly because I haven't got the car. I need to try and get myself a car again next year. And I'd be out all the time. And I'd be doing sort of vlogs around Northumberland. But I'm restricted where I am as to where I can go, so I've got to get myself out walking more again, though. Did we ever come up with one for the shape? No, we didn't, actually. We'll have to work on the shape. There's plenty of time. I'll be putting the yearbook together properly late October, early November, because I'm next week I'm finalising. Actually, just let me find the announcements, just in case anybody didn't see them yesterday. I don't remember where I saved it to. Oh god, I'm really bad saving at the right place. Downloads. There it is. take the overlay off. So just get rid of the comments a minute. Yeah, next week I'm going to be finalising the magazine. I've mainly just got a few bits of artwork to do because everything's written. And then I'll be doing the Debunk magazine. Next Saturday, I will be doing a big announcement live and, you know, giving people more information about the magazine coming out. And if I've got time, I'm hoping to have the cover of the October one ready so you can see it. And as soon as that October one's out, that's when I'll really be going hell for leather on the yearbook. Grow the chats. Yes, actually, we need Wiz and Phil. Only right, we should have Wiz and Phil. I'm not necessarily saying together, but you didn't stream, John Boy. Shame. Yes, as he said, crows on. Here's what I don't get here. Now, it's a bit more difficult in the town I live in, admittedly. But I know it happens in the town I grew up in as well. We have huge problems at the bus station. There's a bus station in the centre of town right next to Morrison's. And the kids congregate there at night. And it's like, why? Why would you spend your evenings in a bloody bus station? Hang on. Oh, if something you can come up with for the shape, that would be awesome. Writing ideas down now. Oh, awesome. I don't remember things like Space Invaders even. But, you know, I grew up... Where I grew up at the time I grew up here, not saying it's like this now, although it is a little bit still. Put it this way, if it was 1980, it would have been, for us, it would have been what 1970 would have been like for everybody else. It took things a long time to get up here. Actually, I'll just quickly play the video that has a lot of the debunkers in. See if you come up with any ideas from that. There it is. my back. Yeah, the other one to look at is it's in my members section. Sandra, is the what did I call it? The echo chamber one. There's one of Carla in there that I might use. So I'm back to where I was. Does anyone know that intermission backwards is Nosim Vetni? Just realised I've still got the banner on. Hang on. There we go. That's actually in the it's that video, the two plugins. Jamie's not around at the minute, so I need to hang fire on that. Sort of quizzes. Speaking of quizzes, Crow has got a couple more quizzes in the bag. Community quizzes. First one went really well. Let's keep an eye out for those when he goes live. He'll probably put in his title that he's doing a live. He's doing a quiz. Yeah, she calls it chat rock monsters though, doesn't she? Come up with something. Heading out, so no problem, John. Thank you for coming here. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm suddenly hungry. This is because I didn't have any lunch. I was asleep. Of course, if I have something proper, I'll spoil my dinner. God, I sound like my mum. Spoil your dinner, Sarah. Got some peanuts left. I'll munch on some peanuts. John Boy's Hank Marvin. Good to know. All sorts of ones I can come up with John Boy. I'm missing anybody. Do you know who we do need one for? Don't think she's here. Right, John Boy down. Because she's done circle gangers for just about everybody in the community, both content creators and chat, etc. I think we need one for Sky. Actually, Sky Talker's pretty good name anyway. Always thinking about your next feed, John Boy. I relate to that. Sky. We need a Sky. Because she's been so good doing all those soccer gangers. Actually, I need to Caroline, Mike, Debbie, make sure my mods get covered. I could do all sorts with this, actually. Not just for the yearbook. I can see some illustrated books happening. Or graphic novels. Especially as for the yearbook, I'll have the prototypes done. Sky is a unicorn princess making everyone smile but will smite the baddies. Oh, I shouldn't take any crap, does our Sky. The original, the ideas I'm coming up with for today, for the debunked yearbook, which is coming out in December. I'm trying to get it out as early in December as possible. Late November, if I can. Because I'll have already tried and tested Amazon So it'll be available for free download for anybody. But I am looking for all three of the magazines: Fantastic Magazine, Debunk Magazine, and the Yearbook. And any other books that I do will be available hard copy and Kindle versions on Amazon. And eventually the Believe in Me project will have its own book out. But I really want that to be I don't want to be collecting any money for that, so I'll either put it as sort of no commission, or I want to attach that to a charity. Magic one with a star on it. Where is she? Guys, you're amazing, Mike. Note page is full. I'll get a physical copy. Yeah. Another reason for I don't know whether there's a turnaround for Amazon when I submit it, or whether you submit it, because I know they check before when you upload it, so it might be instant. But if people are wanting stuff before Christmas, but I mean this Fantastic Magazine will go through that route, so I'll have already tried and tested it. If I can get it out, I'm saying December the 1st to cover myself. If I can get it out earlier, I will. But also, no spoilies, but also though, as well, having the free download, there will be pages in there that people might want to print out because they'll be usable. This is my history, really. I've said before, years and years of independent publishing. So this really puts me back to what I did for so long. No. Should be eating meat. Yes, actually, that is true. Ryan makes amazing wooden ones, some beautiful ones. So check it out on his channel. It's a Spookfest. I love them. Did he do a group one at one point? Need to go on a freezer race. John Boy's getting hungry. Hasn't UK stopped shipping to the US? Well, I know of. But anything that I'm doing now is for US and Oz. In terms of merch, you can opt for the Redbubble option. In terms of the books, it's Amazon. So you can, I mean, that's global. You don't have to be in the... I'm hoping that the Amazon one especially... Oh, actually, hang on. I need to check that out on Amazon, actually, because... I mean, friends bought me my microphone set at Christmas. And the set that they'd seen, I had to order from the States, and I did pay shipping for that. I need to check out the Amazon thing. I'm starting more. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Ryan does really good ones. Have they? I need to check that actually because I'm setting new sites up for my artwork. Look at that. It shows how often I look at the news. Is that because of the tariffs? Hang on. Royal Mail. Man, Royal Mail are dodgy anyway, sending abroad. Have a look. Just checking that for you guys. Small parcel, where's it going? See if it'll let me. Oh, USA. It's not stopping me at the minute. Okay. Well, the Royal Mail isn't stopping me from sending to the US. So, I am actually going to the post office tomorrow, so I will check. Only way to travel to the States is a tourist and walk to the nearest post office and to post the gifts. Yeah. No, it's not. Royal Mail's still. Well, on its website. Oh, hang on, I've got to select one of those. International tract. Oh, I haven't got an address. Let's just try general search. UK shipping. It might be commercial shipping. But news. New regulations are indecipherable. You can't determine costs until they receive it. Oh, yeah, that's happened to me in reverse actually. Oh, 13 days ago, Royal Mail and DHL suspend US parcel services. That was 13 days ago. I'll have to check that out, guys. Amazon's different dots all over the world, but not sure about cross-platform. Yeah, see, I had to go on to because they gave me the name of the set, although there was an offer on it. Because it was a microphone, a filter, headphones, and a stand. But it was on the US site. It was only on the US site. I'm hoping that because the books and magazines are Amazon make them and send them out, they would do that in different countries. But I need to find that out. It's all shipping here in Australia. $800, fucking hell. Still worth it. Actually, I felt a bit better this morning in Crow's Life because they were talking about the butchering house. Somebody said, "Oh, do you think it's like vegans will buy it?" And apparently, he doesn't like to fly. So I'm hoping Crow's right, and that would put him off buying it. Put it in his museum. next to Robert the Doll. I think it's Bacon's Museum that's got Robert the Doll. He's probably, in some ways, the one that does the most damage because he's more commercial. You're not talking YouTube, you're talking Discovery Channel and streaming. Sorry, I'm munching peanuts here, so I'm struggling to eat. So, got some ideas written all out. We'll roll them out over the next few days in my spare time. I'll send them as I do them. That'd be brilliant. That'd be absolutely brilliant, Sandra. Like I say, it's there's plenty of time for the yearbook stuff. I just wanted to get the ball rolling on sort of suggestions for it, and it's awesome what you've come up with today, guys. It really is. Because the time I'll be concentrating and making them a reality, if you like, will be once the Debunked magazine's out in late October. That's basically the Debunked magazine in October, which is the community magazine. It's literally on the debunking community. The Fantastic magazine's a general paranormal magazine. It's I'm hoping to show you the cover next week in the Saturday Live, but I'm doing it. I want that release date for it because it will be Halloween. A lot of it will be Halloween themed, so it'll be for Halloween week. I live in the shit you send. I still get raw mail deliveries. Yeah, I mean, what the news article I read, but it was 13 days old, said they'd suspended them, but they were going to put them back. Now, when I went onto the Royal Mail website to organise a posting, I had to stop when they asked me for an address. It was still letting me do it, so I would say it was a bit pricey though for what I was putting in. So they may have upped the cost of it. But I am trying where possible that people can order from somewhere within their own country, so you're not having to deal with. I'm trying to cut down on postage anyway for people. And the only thing that I would physically be sending out myself is to do with the business at large, which is original stuff for, my artwork. But in terms of the community stuff, I want to concentrate as much as possible on something that I don't put together myself. The company puts it together, like Redbubble and like Amazon and like Spreadshop. Sausage, mash and beans again. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I've got mince in the fridge. I don't know whether to do a pasta tonight or... Because I feel like chili. Might do chili. Yes, I've got the parcels. Yeah, I think they're starting out. I think they've upped the price a bit, but that's going to happen. So far, sorted ideas for Sky Raven Shape was Seg Beardo, Jamie, Carla, and Sarah. Awesome. Oh, that really helps. In the last 2 weeks, it came to effect August 28th. Kenny 2, Skeptic Man, Dream Crusher, Rissoles and oh, I did Spanish chicken yesterday and had it with rice and tortillas and sour cream. I'm in the mood for tortillas and sour cream again, so I think it might be chilly tonight. At least for me. Just got a package from my family from Wales just Friday, yeah. The thing with the Royal Mail, they ain't gonna not do it if they absolutely can find a way around it, and they've obviously found a way around it. I'll have to look look at it a bit more. But roast chicken, yum. That's better, Caroline, for Kenny. Dream Crusher. Yeah, I did the Dream Crusher song for Kenny. I don't know what he's done to it though, because the audio's sort of ripped on his live stream. Dream Crusher. Crusher of Dreams. I actually have. I did it last year. I do have a Grinch themed song for Kenny. It will be rolled out in December. Oh, actually, it might be on Fantastic Folio. I've got a feeling I did play it last year. I've got a feeling. Crusher with a C. Crusher of Dreams. Trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted people to think about. We're not going to do this today. But we can have a quick chat about it on Tuesday's live, or maybe if I do another one next Sunday for ideas for the yearbook, I can have him hold a K2. GR60. I'd get you in trouble. What was I going to say? Yeah, maybe for next Sunday. We did the other day start talking about awards. We did have 1 or 2 awards. I don't want to do polls. I don't want them to be poll awards where people vote. You know, it's like let's just do comedy awards. Crow holding a DL60 and setting it on fire. Go nuts with DL60. You can see his blood pressure. Oh, see it. You can hear his blood pressure rise just at the mention of those words, those names. It's not real, man. It's not real, man. You can't prove it. Science doesn't recognize. Paranormal. It's never been proven. All the people in the chat going, oh, well, actually, I've had an experience. I know I have. I don't think I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. It's too late, but maybe for another live. But I don't think that it's about proving the paranormal. I think it's about explaining the occurrences. Because I can guarantee I've had 1 or 2 experiences, but it's knowing what they are. What about Dawson? Any ideas? It must be time. Maybe Tights with Australia on it. I'm not calling him Golden Boy. I'm not going down that route. As tempting as it would be. I don't really want to resurrect that. Although, is he Golden Boy in the wrestling? I mean, I'll go down the Golden Boy route if I have to, but I'd rather have something different for. Yeah, he is, isn't he? I'd like her own twist on it, though. I don't want to be copying anything that's in the wrestling. I want, our own versions. We spent your time. Unbeliever Boy. It's quite a good one, actually. I've got so many here, I won't be able to fit them all in. Subscribe, man. If I do a shorter way of saying, if you came in late, watch from the beginning. You'll be doing that tonight. He's got a premiere tonight. If you're only just getting here, Dawson struggles with the concept of a live or a premiere because you need chat to engage. If people are going back to the start, but he has got one today. Let's see what time it is. Right, it's 11:30 my time, which is 6:30 US East, 8:30 AM Sydney. Where is he? Illinois' most haunted Cheney mansion. It's a premiere tonight from Golden Boy. Watch from the start, boy. Dawson does well, and he works hard on that channel. Chat, look after me stuff while I go over here, boy. Yeah, well, still can't get over him doing that. 10:30 AM for Pinky. It's like I got the time wrong. Oh, is it 2 hour difference? He comes across so sheltered and innocent. Cool guy. Yeah, it's a front for YouTube. As Phil said about me once, a front for YouTube. But he is a cool guy. We like Dawson very much. No, didn't I say? If it's 11:30 for Dawson, for me, that's 9 hours ahead. Would be 8:30 for you, for Sydney. So if it's 8:30 for Sydney, I don't know how far on New Zealand is. Is it 1 or 2 hours? He is far from innocent. He bloody is. Oh, he'll play the innocent card. He'll play the... Look at me. I'm blonde and angelic. Till he gets rattled. No, I don't know what New Zealand... Hang on. I don't know what New Zealand is. Is it 1 or 2 hours? Yeah. Yes, I did. Even though you and I are not existing, Caroline. I know. You're not real. Paranormal's real. Ghosts and puckwudgies and fairies are real, but Australia isn't. I'm sorry, that's just one thing too far to believe in. Alright, so that's good to know actually. So New Zealand is 2 hours ahead of Sydney. Australia doesn't exist, boy. Is Pammy going? No problem, sweetie. Thank you for being here. I'm not going for much longer anyway. I've got to start thinking about my dinner. Oh, I was going to do chili, wasn't I? Oh, I thought about my dinner also. Can't wait. Anti-geography boy. Oh, bless him. I can put him a skimpy, sad-looking kangaroo on his tights. Believe in me. I'll put a drop bear behind him on the attack. I have the notification for yeah. Yeah, his notifications up, so you know, you can click to be notified if you so desire. Let's get rid of that just for the last bit. Okay. Background back. Anti-Biddleboy. Actually, if Kenny's Dream Crusher, you could have Dawson as Dream. I don't know. Dream Believer. It's Kenny's nemesis. Yeah. Polar opposites. But they get on like house on fire. It's awesome. I actually love that. It's like Kenny's Lex Luthor to Dawson's Superman. Right, so what time is it? It's 4:45 here. So I'm live on my normal slot on Tuesday, 2 p.m. UK, 9 a.m. US, 11 p.m. Sydney, so 1 a.m. New Zealand. I can put New Zealand in now. I know how far ahead they are. And Dawson's Robin to Kenny's Batman. Everybody's ignoring me. They're just coming up with superhero titles. There'll be a big live on Saturday, showcasing the magazine. And probably between Tuesday and Saturday, there'll be a Booyah live. And I'll try and do it at a slightly different time to get people in. Like that kind of opposite heroes thing. Yeah, that's what I'll do is I'll put in fact, I'll try and do it as soon as I go off the live. I'll put a folder in the Discord that people can throw ideas and stuff into, so they're all in one place. Actually, Sandra, I'll send you another link as well for that. Yeah, Dream Maker and Dream Crusher, yeah. Be awesome. And then people could sort of keep chatting. I don't know if Raven's got the link, actually. I might give Raven the link as well. I know Caroline has. Caroline, I know what I'm talking about. But I'll do it in the Discord. And so people can sort of drop ideas, pictures, etc. It doesn't just have to be about this, it'll be about anything to do with any of the publications. But yeah, for the yearbook ideas. So thank you so much. This has been. I'm amazed at how much we've come up with. I know I shouldn't be amazed because every time we start talking ideas in this chat, you guys just really come up with the goods. It's amazing. So thank you guys. Thank you to my amazing mods. Thank you to the chat. Thank you for really helping with the ideas. That really helps. Oh, thank you, Sandra. The power of Peachy Penguin next to me. This has been a fabulous live. I'll check your folder as well, Pinky. So I'll keep more of an eye on Discord than I have been actually for this. So thank you, everybody. Awkward ending. Toodles.
near, far, wherever you are. I believe that the heart does go on.